We wanted to build something special just for you. Hi, I'm Sean Zalmanoff, one of the coaches and founders of Next Level Loan Officers. And last year I had an epiphany. I wanted to go back to doing the two things that I love the best inside of the mortgage world. Number one, that was helping people buy houses, and number two, forming relationships with loan officers. So on October 4th was my first day at my new company and leaving the corporate exec gig. So we decided what better way to help you in showing you the things that I am doing on a day-to-day basis, the mindset that I have, the activities, the ATMs that I'm doing, and just talking about how all things work so we can help you. We look forward to you tuning in and watching everything that we have in store. I will see you on the inside.
Just got done with my workout. I usually stay and have coffee afterwards, but I have a flight that I'm catching in a few hours to go up to Pontiac, Michigan. I'm going to spend a little bit of time with UWM, United Wholesale Mortgage, this week, and so need to get back so I can get packed, spend as much time with my family, and do all that before I leave town. I was thinking about just waking up and going for a run this morning, but it happened to be somebody's 3-year anniversary who was leading the workout, the beat down as we call it, this morning. And so I wanted to go there and support him. And it's Monday, so it's just good. There's like 35 men that came and worked out this morning. So it was great. I've got a couple things that I've got to get done before I leave town today at the office. My wife has something that she needs me to scan in, so I need to make sure and not forget that for her. A couple loans that need to get followed up on, and then I have a friend who works at Wells Fargo, worked at Wells Fargo. I didn't realize they laid off almost all of their loan officers, so he reached out to me, and we're having some coffee this morning, just asked for my advice and see how I can help him. So going to do that as well too. I feel great, and I'm just ready for this week, supercharged and ready to roll. It's Monday, best day of the week.
Hey y'all, Sean Zalmanoff here. So we have been out at UWM on this fine Tuesday. So this man right here, this is Stephen McGee, and he is, the best. He might as well have been the first account exec that UWM ever had, except he's too young to be the first account exec that UWM ever had. And so he was kind enough to take us out here, and we are at a 2-day event sharpening our axe. And I keep saying we, because yours truly, you might know that guy over there as well too, the one, the only, Ken and Travis. So no matter what you're doing in your business, it's always important to sharpen that axe. You know, if you're a broker on the wholesale side, you need to be visiting your account execs and talking to them on a regular basis. On the retail side, you still need to be in front of those AEs. What products are they rolling out? What programs are they rolling out to help you, especially in markets like we're in right now? How are you going to get better when the time comes that all that business is flowing your way again?
Oh, it is a fine Wednesday morning. I'm sitting here in my hotel room. As I talked about last night, came up to UWM this week to see everything they have to offer. Man, the campus is it's so impressive. I think that I was looking online, it's like 1.5 million square feet of space that they have. Their offices are set up a lot like Google and Disney. Evidently the person who designed them went there to look at that before they built out everything here. But just up here, sharpen my axe. Ken and Travis is with me, getting to spend some time with my account exec, learning about new products, a one-time close. You know, and these are just things like the one-time build-in close. Like, I'm probably not going to use that very often, but it doesn't matter how often I use it. If I can become a semi-expert on it, And I can talk about that with my agents, and somebody else isn't talking about that with their realtors. That gives me a leg up on my competition. Being around other people in the industry, just like we like to do in Next Level, hearing about people's struggles, successes, and what they're doing, all of those things, I'm getting these couple of days by coming here and investing in myself. So it's definitely been a good use of time. Today they have a big sales rally, and I'll shoot a little video inside of there because it's going to be pretty interesting on how that is all set up. So I'll show you what that looks like as well too. Hope you're having an amazing morning. Peace out. Hey now, so I'm inside the UWM sales auditorium. There is about to be a big presentation here on stage, their weekly sales rally. All of these seats in here are about to be full. It's got one of my favorite quotes. You can't see it up there, but it says you don't have to be great to start, but you have to start to be great. It says unknown, but I'm like 99.9% sure that's a Zig Ziglar quote. And I think that's something that we can all relate to as well too. Anything that we're doing in our lives, in our mortgage career, just trying to make ourselves better. Frankly, we're not going to be great at it to start, but in order to be great, you must start. So take some action today. So as you know, I'm here at UWM and just breaking for lunch, about to go visit the underwriting team. One thing that's been interesting, so I'm standing in an area right now, and you can see they have all of these pillars behind me. So there's 6 pillars that the foundations of what they believe in. And now this right here, this is the pillar that, whether you're in the mortgage business, I don't care what you're doing in life, I love this. And so, thumb pointers. If something doesn't go as planned, we don't play the blame game. We improve it and we learn from it. Wow. Everybody always wants to point. Realtors want to point. Title companies want to point. They all want to blame us as loan officers. I talked to you about a transaction that I had recently, and went a little sideways, and we had to repackage and redo and re-get everything done. And I'm waiting on the new investor right now to clear a condo condition that we don't need. But in that transaction, I took responsibility and I pointed thumbs at myself and said, hey guys, here it is, I messed up. Here's where we're at. And here is what we need to do. So, man, guys, be a thumb pointer. Don't be a finger pointer. When something happens, take responsibility. I love this pillar. It's not only about our mortgage business, it's our life, it's the things that happen to us, and it is a great lesson for us all. Just wrapping up the day, finishing 2 full days jam-packed at UWM here. And it's been a great and awesome 2 days. I've learned a lot. I've seen a lot. So as y'all probably know, if you've watched a few of these before, I had an amazing 13-year career at my previous retail gig. It was awesome. And I was a broker before that. In my 21 years, I was the broker, 13 years on the retail side, and then back to the wholesale side right now. And it's awesome because when I was a broker before, there just weren't resources. It was a very ununified community, and whether retail's right for you, whether wholesale's right for you, it's just awesome to be able to experience and know things that there's companies like UWM out there that are making sure that the wholesale side's protected, because there wasn't anything like that before when I was a broker.
Again, as you know, I don't have a bias. If retail's right for you, then that's where you should be, and there's a lot of people that should be in retail. If wholesale's right for you, that's great as well too, and then you should be in wholesale. But I will tell you, if you are in wholesale and you're not doing a business with UWM, or if you are and you haven't been out to this facility, man, you all need to get on a plane. Like, all you have to do is pay for your Uber or rent a car from Detroit Airport to Pontiac, Michigan. They fly you out here and they put you up in a hotel. And it's just cool and it's impressive to see everything that's going on. But remember, I talked about it earlier, like it's all about you. It's all about pointing those thumbs at yourself, not about pointing fingers at somebody else. And by the way, that condo deal that I've been talking about, like, I finally got the investor. They saw it my way. I was able to get a limited review. I didn't have to go through this other crazy process, and then got a hold of the trustee and filled out those 21 questions to knock that out. So I'm pumped about that too. Peace out, y'all. It is 8:40 on a fantastic Friday morning. Back in St. Louis. Didn't have a check-in yesterday. Flew back from UWM. Had I'm on my way to a closing right now. I had a closing yesterday afternoon, and it was a closing for a friend. It was the deal that I mentioned. It blew up because the wife didn't have a marital waiver signed. I didn't ask the question. Nobody asked the question, and we're at the closing table and find out that I found out for the first time you could actually close a loan on a purchase transaction, owner occupied, without a marital waiver, and lo and behold, the investor wouldn't do it. So we got that loan done in like 8 days with the new investor. There were quite a few hoops to jump through. You know, it's always fun when you switch from one to the other because you don't know what they're gonna ask for, and some things are different, but made it happen. I emailed the team that I work with that got it done for me afterwards at the investor's company, and you know, I told them this was a friend of mine, and he obviously there's a marital waiver involved. He's going through a divorce and some other things, living in one of the apartment buildings that they own, one of the apartments. He has 2 children, and it's a small apartment. There's not room for 3 of them in there. So his soon-to-be ex has had the kids pretty much 100% of the time, except for when they go and do things together. And so it's if this didn't close, he would have been in for 3 or 4 or 6 more months of not being able to have his kids 50% of the time. And so I let the investor know, I was like, hey, like, we did a really great thing, and here's what happened. Like, my friend now gets to have his children 50% of the time, and he couldn't be more grateful to us. I had to make him jump through some hoops, and but he was incredibly grateful the whole time. So happy for what we did, so happy for what we put together. And I just shared that with him because it reminded me of why we do what we do, how important it is to be helping people, and how rewarding it is when we really get to change somebody's life, because that's what we did. I just gave this man 50% of his kids back that he wasn't getting. So just remember, think about where we are, how we do things, and the amazing contribution that we get to have to people in our industry. This has been a day in the life of a top producing loan officer, and I hope you have found insight in watching what's going on this week to accelerate your personal life, to accelerate your business life, to clear some space in your mind so you can show up better for your family. That is what I promise to deliver to you every week. Until next time, friends, I'm Sean Zalmanoff. Peace out.